Alright, hello guys, this is Uncle Big Fish, and on today's video we're gonna be answering some of your questions that you have for me. I got these questions from my Instagram DMs. I don't really remember how you guys managed to get into my DMs, but there's also some from my Instagram DMs, some come from comment sections, and also some from my own Discord DMs. So, on this one, I have a couple question list that I already have chosen. This will be the most updated ones, and there's a lot of duplicates. Like people ask the same question, so I had to go through a lot of them. I got hundreds of questions actually, but if I answer them all, this video will be at least 69 years long. So, this is gonna be the 8 or 9 questions that I have ready today. These are actually asked quite often in one sentence or another, so I decided to do these once. With that in mind, let's get started. The first question will be, will there be a new tier list? Yes, there will be a new tier list. We have that one planned out already. When that's gonna happen, I'm still not sure, because I do get a report from one of my sources that BDM is doing mass scale balancing, and because of that I decided to delay the tier list, because it's kind of redundant to make a tier list if like knowing that some of them might be completely changed in a week or two. So because of that, we decided to hold on until things slow down a bit, and so things are a lot more stable, then we can start the tier list. The next one will be, what do you think about the new Lotus? It's absolutely broken. Perfect coverage. The new Lotus has 3 anti-grab, 3 forward guard break, 4 actually. You can backhand evasive strike and strike the enemy from behind, breaking FG. That works too. The second hit of the retaliation also breaks forward guard, so that also counts if you want to get really creative. Very broken class, very high trading power. People say, oh, but she's so weak to kite. Oh my god, range classes is her weakness. Not really, because I mean, how long can people keep running from you? Plus, you also have arrow, so you can actually catch people from a bit far away, because it's a range opening. Get it? So yeah, it's just some excuses made by idiots. Before you guys start making some acting smart like analysis, you gotta understand that there must be absolutely no bias when it comes to analysis, and also you need to also be very knowledgeable about the game to make analysis, or else you will look stupid. Like, yeah, most people who said, oh my god, the Lotus is so weak to range. Not really. I can burn you out because I have very good immunity rotation. I can fuck your mana up after one combo, so that's one thing. And also, you can't trade into me because my super armor deals too much damage. Plus, basically I can just catch you from ranged as well, because I have a good ranged opening called arrow shot. Alright, so that's something about the new Lotus. I think it's absolutely broken. It needs to be nerfed. Already pitching out for nerf for this class already. I don't know when they will nerf it. I don't even know if they will nerf it, but I guess the hope is still there. There's a lot of classes that needs major nerfs. Why don't you grab open? It's a part of the game. Okay, so this is actually a question that has been going on for a long time. The reason why I haven't answered it until today is because it's kind of funny. Because I think I've talked about it like at least I don't know, like 69 times and throughout my channel's history. Crap. Fuck. Alright. The reason is because grabs are broken. I think grab is one of the most broken mechanics in the game, to be honest. there's only a couple of classes with means of playing around grabs, which means that the majority of classes do not have means of dealing with grabs. And just having a grab, even if you don't use it, just having a grab and is already enough to threaten people, because then you never know when someone's gonna grab, right? So they will start canceling their super armor early just because they're trying to bait your grab. And if you don't grab them and you just hold it for a while, and they will just burn themselves out. They will get really dry and you can just kill them. So just having a grab is already a very strong mechanic in the game. And I think that is one of the things that makes Yacha an incredibly broken class until today. I think it's been extremely broken for a long time since it was released until today, but there's still no apparent nerfs done to the class. That's also one of the reasons why... That's actually the only reason why I don't grab. Grabs are very broken. What do you think about Bayagra? Bayagra is a name of a player from the Philippines. This guy, for some reason, really loves picking fights with people. I have no idea why this person is so hostile with me. Actually, this question is being given to me from a lot of Filipinos. Yeah, I think at least 30 of you guys actually chatted me talking about him. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna be talking about that now, yeah? Bayagra is the kind of person you would call a loose cannon with no brain. This person is by no means bad. He's not a bad player. I will tell you this much, yeah? He is not a bad player. He is an okay player. Skill-wise, he is a very above average player. The only problem is his attitude is like he's permanently sucking penis. And because of that, I do not like him as a person. Like, I mean, I met this guy God knows how many times in the arena, so I think for a long time I cream puff his face. I mean, I just destroy him with any class. And then one day, Solaris got a buff, which makes her brain dead broken, and then she killed my paladin, which never grab opens. And then she started badgering me on Whisper, calling me weak, calling me whatever she wants. I don't fucking know, man. Like, to be honest, it's kind of funny. But I mean, it was pretty fun. I managed, I managed to beat him in a public match. I think at that time we got a custom arena. There was a lot of people inside the room as well. He wanted to fight my prim. I beat him 2-0. So I guess that's. Yeah, in front of everybody. So, yeah, guaranteed, this is gonna be a very personal problem. The problem I have with this person is not that I don't acknowledge his skill, alright? I'll be realsies, I think he is not a shit player. Skill-wise, he's above average. But as a person, this person is nothing better than a pile of shit. So I guess that's about it. Skill-wise, above average, but as a person, he's just dog shit. Next question. What do you think about Dados Gaming? Actually, this comes from a... Wait, let me see. 3 people asked this question. What do you think about Dados Gaming? So at first I thought about like what is Dados Gaming? like what is that? Like is that a new game? Is that a YouTuber? Is that a... And that's why I googled it. I searched for whatever this Dados Gaming is. It turns out that this Dados Gaming is a YouTuber. Yeah, he just goes like Yacha pretty much. To be honest, like, I'll have 2 answers for this, okay? I mean, I have no problems with this guy. I never talked to him. He never talks to me. I think that this Dados Gaming is... Okay, you know what, guys? It's really hard to answer, okay? It's really hard to answer. Okay, so... Okay. Oh my god, it's so hard to answer, man. Oh... Like, what? It's like, it in one side, I don't want to be that guy who's like I don't want to be an asshole, and I don't want to badmouth him, but on the other hand, it's like I kind of have to be honest about it. So okay, look, okay, I don't think that he is bad. I don't think that he's a bad player, right? I don't know enough about this man, right? But I kind of watched a little bit of his video. I mean, it's pretty easy. They're all yacha, and he primarily goes grab open. I don't see any particular mechanics that he's using. He's just spamming button and just grab opening off cooldown. Yeah, that's just yacha, a free class. Yeah, it's a class with which makes BDM on easy mode. It's near impossible to punish. It's very, yeah, it's a god class. Like it's a class without particular weakness. Regarding a couple things, like, so this Dados is like he's playing while he's narrating. He's talking while he's playing. Like he's talking about his, like pretty much kind of like me, you know. He's like playing while he's talking. I guess a couple of his words might be a bit questionable. I mean, he said Gladdy is one of the best classes for arenas, and then he destroyed the Gladdy with like 3 grab opening. Like, okay, I'll let you guys decide. Okay, I don't want to say anything. All right, I don't want to say anything. Okay, I don't want to say anything. Next. Do you think NA is the weakest server in BDM Global? So I asked this. Okay, look. So like I think about 3 people asked me this question as well. So they asked me if NA or North America is the weakest server, which we need to make this a lot more precise. Like, what exactly does weakest mean? If you're talking CP wise, it's the contrary. The NA is currently the strongest server in BDM Global. They have the highest CP player, Cliffbot, which is currently, if I'm not mistaken, I think last time I saw it was 54,000 CP. That is 4,000 CP higher than the highest CP player in Asia, Win Diesel, at 49.9 or 50k. We can just run that one up. And about 5k CP higher than the highest EU highest CP player Fex, at 48k or 49k. I'm not sure, right? So no, the NA server is the strongest server if we're talking by CP. If you're talking about by arena skills, I'll be very non-biased here. I tried playing in NA. It has like 1,200 ping. It was unbearable. Okay, I asked a couple people like Enil to play in NA as well. I asked a couple more. Enil played in NA, and like yeah, his ping is also as bad. But we managed to get around 3.2k Karkia. This was probably a couple months back. So yeah, like honest to God, I would say that the plebs in NA are just way worse than the plebs that we see in EU and Asia. I would say like the non-competitive player, I'm talking about the normal people you see in normal arenas and stuff, they are really bad at the game. That's probably one thing. I would say about 80% of it are really bad and very I would say the majority of NA players really suck. They suck worse than the majority of Asia and EU. But the top percenter, like I'm talking about like the higher ones, yeah, the competitive ones. There's actually a lot of really talented duelists in North America. I think we got the best Gladi in BDM Global. I don't know if that's BDM Global or the whole BDM itself. We got Estrana and Gray. These two are really, really good Gladdies. To be honest, I don't really know if there's anyone better. So we got two of the best Gladdies in that server in North America. We also have very famous players like Cars. We got Ruto, yeah. There's a lot of really renowned names from NA. So for sure, like competitive wise, I would say NA is definitely not weak. There is a lot of really good players there. So yeah, so I would say like competitive wise, probably Asia has the most because we got the most players. But talking about like in general, I would say yeah, NA's plebs, they are kind of bad. Yeah. So yeah, in conclusion, do you think NA is the weakest server in BDM Global? Absolutely not. CP wise, NA is the strongest. Competitive wise, probably somewhere in the middle, probably tied between with like EU. Yeah, pretty much. EU probably have a lot more players, but for sure NA got their own shines. Next question: will you ever join BRC? Oh shit, Ramones. Okay, so this is actually a question with actually a lot of people ask me this question. Actually, I stopped counting at after 30. There's a lot of people asking me this actually. Will you ever join BRC? The answer for that is I don't know. Because one thing is I don't play Ramones because one, I don't like it, and it's kind of gay. I mean, all super armors work and all that, and I'm playing with mobile, so yeah, obviously there's a lot of disadvantage there, especially since I live in Indonesia and our internet in the home is kind of dog shit. So yeah, I don't know, but we might just for fun. Don't expect us to win though, because that's probably 99.9% not gonna happen. Probably just for fun in the future. Next, Archer Guide when? Okay, Archer Guide when? So we recently had a talk in Coral Reef. Coral Reef is my private group. Coral Reef says, yeah, Archer is kind of brain dead now. So big chance is no, because we don't make broken class content on my channel. Like the Big Fish MMORPG Adventures is it's basically our main philosophy behind this channel is to help the weak beat the strong. We don't make broken class content because that defeats the purpose. Besides, if a class is too strong, you don't really need our help, alright? We will just help those that needs the help. But maybe in the future we'll start featuring we'll probably start featuring classes that are okay, maybe like not necessarily needs to be bad. Maybe we can add some classes into the list. But an Archer for now, after the buff, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So very sorry about that. I got about 7 people asking for the Archer guide. I think that's gonna be it for the Q&A session for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, bye guys.
总和你反复，终究最